about stuck. Maybe you remember a time in your past where you felt stuck, or maybe you feel stuck in some area or even several areas in your life right now. Regardless, feeling stuck in a situation in life is one of the most uncomfortable, frustrating feelings that there is. We're created to grow, develop, and evolve, and when we feel stuck, we feel paralyzed with confusion, fear, hopelessness, and even despair. And it can even feel like parts of us are dying inside at times. I've felt stuck several times in my own life, but throughout my struggles and my victories, I've learned that the truth is that we are never really stuck, even though we may feel that way. We always have choices, and there's always a way to create movement in the direction that we want to go. And what I've learned through it all is that though getting unstuck is not always easy, it is simpler than we realize. The two things that keep us stuck are indecision and inaction. So once we recognize which of these, or maybe both, we're falling prey to, then we can activate the two keys to getting unstuck. And the two keys to getting unstuck are this. Number one, making a courageous decision. And number two, taking a courageous action. Notice that the word courageous is included in both keys. That's because whether we're stuck because of indecision or because of our own inaction, it's most often due to fear. Fear causes us to believe the lies that we have to keep doing what's not working for us, that we have to keep settling for less than what we want, or that what we want and we need are not available to us. Fear convinces us that there's no promising option or hope for us, and that it will always be this way. Or if we do see that we have a choice to make, we're often too afraid of the consequences if we make that decision, or if we take that action. So we just stay paralyzed and we stay stuck. And the bottom line is that when we feel stuck, it's because of our indecision or our inaction. We are not victims in our lives. We are powerful beyond measure. And though change is hard, we can create powerful shifts in our lives at any moment. We simply just have to be willing to be courageous enough to make a decision and to take action to create the movement in the direction that we want. So is there a situation in your life where you feel stuck right now? What courageous decision do you need to make? Or what courageous action do you need to take? Or maybe both, to shift out of that stuck place? You know deep inside what it is, and maybe you're afraid to do it. But the truth is that you'll stay stuck until you do. And it's not going to shift for you until you create the shift by making a decision and taking action. If you're in indecision, it's most likely because your fear is causing you to feel overwhelmed in chaos and confusion in your mind, and you're disconnected from your heart because of all that noise that's going on in your head. If that's the case, then here's what you do. You give yourself some time and some space. Get quiet and still. Allow the noise in your mind to quiet. It may take a few minutes or it may take some time, but your body and your mind will eventually settle. Connect with your heart and let your truth emerge from that. You may hear from God in that place, or your heart may feel directed one way or another that's more peaceful. Even though it may feel scary and it may feel hard, you will know that it's right. When you feel it, decide to trust it, and then courageously decide that is what you will courageously act upon. You don't have to know the whole plan. You don't have to have all the pieces of the puzzle. And you don't have to even have the how figured out. Most of the time, we don't, and we won't. Choose to make the courageous decision and then take courageous action by taking one baby step, even in a new direction. Hold firmly to your decision once you know, because indecision creates more confusion and scattered energy, which takes you right back to stuck. Decide. Take a step forward in that direction and watch the shift happen. Watch doors open and watch resources line up. to support them.